Welcome back. I am skating at Brooks County Rest Area. Rest areas are a couple of my favorite places to skate on the way to or back from a trip. Of course, in this situation, we're on our way back from mission. They have a lot of curvature. Some of them have hills. A lot of them have different textures, different obstacles, and some pretty nice scenery. This rest area we saw from the street, it was actually very different from some other rest areas we stopped at before. It looked pretty nice. Here's a trail. I didn't expect that. I would say that this little sidewalk with patches of cement is about a foot and a half to 2 feet wide in some areas. So that was kind of challenging to skate. I guess you could say what really drew me to this rest area is the variations. Like the textures that I'm rolling on. Sometimes it's concrete, sometimes it's bricks. Sometimes I'm skating on cemented rocks. Sometimes it's uphills, downhills. It curves, it weaves. There's wooded areas like this. And it just has a little bit of everything. Even when we noticed it from the street, you could tell that this rest area was very detailed in the way it was designed. Actually, that's what drew our attention to it, and this is why we stopped. I would say I was about 4 hours and 30 minutes away from my home when I decided to stop here. It takes about 6 hours to get from where I was to where I live now, which is Mission to Houston. In the years past, as a kid, we used to travel through rest areas and we would treat it as just a simple stop. So we can get out, do what we need to do, treat it as a restroom break, and perhaps get something from the vending machine and then keep going. Well, today, I treat it as part of the trip. It's something that is designed for you to exercise and enjoy. So I bring my rollerblades to every rest stop. That is, every rest stop I get out of. I don't stop at literally every rest stop, but the ones I do get out on. Whenever you have your mind set on exercising, it's very hard to stay in a moving vehicle for hours on end and not do anything active at all. So whenever I do approach these rest areas that look a little nicer, I take out my skates, I skate around for about 10 minutes, and then I leave. As simple as that. Doesn't cost me too much time, maybe 10, 20, 30 minutes at the most. As long as I don't stop too many times, I should be fine, and I reach my destination on time. But of course, most of the trips that I take, I really do take my time anyway. So like I mentioned, this is Brooks County Rest Area. It is off of 281, and it's not as hot as Mission is. It's actually a couple degrees cooler, and not as humid either. This is the second trail. I was surprised to see that. This rest area has 2 trails. So this area actually covers a great distance for exercising if you really wanted to. I'm curious, am I the only one that does this? Is there anybody else out there that brings their rollerblades to a rest area and takes off roller skating? I don't know. Maybe I got a screw loose somewhere. Well, either way, I really do enjoy it. I mean, to me, this is some of the best areas to skate. There was a guy up here, he was actually weed eating, and I couldn't see the trail. So it was kind of hard to navigate. I didn't want to fall off the side because there was a lot of sand on this side. As soon as I hit that sand, I would go flying forward. Oh, so I forgot to mention the skates that I'm using. These are the RB110, which is by Rollerblade. So the wheels are 110 millimeters. The hardness is 85A. I've loved these skates. They're a little hard to stair rip in, but for the most part, I feel very comfortable in them. Here's that sand I was telling you about. So far, these wheels have not died on me. They're a very good quality wheel. I like the slide. I like the grip. So we are leaving the trail, and I give it 4.5 stars. Here's some picnic tables. They're shaded. It's a nice place to eat. Whenever I get back in the car, I'm going to be nice and rested. Good for another 4.5 hours. Is there an area where you skate that is unusual? Something that would be out of the ordinary? Drop it in the comments below. Let me know. Maybe I'll start skating there too. I hope you like this little trail/rest area skate. And I look forward to the next one. This is one of the nicer trails that I've seen. It has a trail on both ends. One down that way and one the opposite direction. Not a lot of trails you'll see like this. Has a lot of curves and turns. Kind of a rough surface. Some of the trail really is more like patches of concrete, maybe about 1 foot to 2 feet wide. So that could be kind of tricky sometimes. But overall, I love the trail. I like the scenery. I like the stuff that's in the trail. Has like kind of a downhill slope. I really like that. Keeps you rolling. Yeah, really nice trail. Glad I stopped here. I like to stop at rest areas where they have some really nice scenery. Gives you something interesting to do. Get out of the car, exercise for a little bit. I hope you liked it too. Brooks County Rest Area. Kiki. I heard of Kiki before. Yeah.
How old is it? She's like 13 weeks. Oh wow! Oh my god.
Kiki. Don't mess with Kiki.